Alright, so
3 bombs, man. This is just beastness.
alright,
Hurry, pick another gameplay.
So as a Christian, I believe that we are made in the image of God, right? So if we're made in the image of God, I mean, what else would God create as far as other life forms that he would? I mean, would he die for them like he did for us? Would he create them in his image as well, and would they look exactly
maybe
like
they're
us,
just
but on a
more
different
humans
planet?
elsewhere.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say, but you know, it's like, why would God create all these other like galaxies and planets and stuff for what is their purpose? You know, I don't know the purpose of those things, but I don't want to put God in a box and say he's only able to, you know, he only created the one. I mean, if he wanted to create another, he could have done it and not told us about it. You know, he's more than capable of it. But personally, I don't think I am open to the belief of aliens, but I don't believe in aliens.
All right, so now this you're gonna shoot this down because of your religion.
And another thing, another thing, like I've talked to one of my managers at work who used to be a pastor, and he believes in aliens, and he's the one who brought up the whole thing, like, why is there so much if there's not other life forms out there and whatever. And then I've heard other people say that maybe had Adam not committed the original sin, maybe we would be, you know, able to live on other planets, and we'd be able to.
How do they make that connection? Because I believe the Garden of Eden was on this planet. In fact,
it was.
Yeah.
It's on this planet. But you don't. I mean, you don't.
Does it mean it still exists? Does that mean the Garden of Eden is still here?
The Garden of Eden is I don't know. It was sealed off by angels. God sealed it off, and I don't know if it still exists, and it's just he's divinely kept it secret, or it's been destroyed. It probably got destroyed in the flood.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. All right, start up this next video, and then I'm going to throw out a crazy theory to you.
What 2 games did I do? I don't even remember the first game I did.
We did Jungle and Grid.
Okay, Grid. All right, so I'll do this one.
Boom.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do this one.
Mr. Picky.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my 43-1 on Summit.
There you go. That is pretty beastness.
Because that I think that would do me honor for you to talk with that video about.
That is just gorgeous. That beats my best KD by 1.
By 1. Anyway, don't be upset, sir. I'm better than you. I have to wait for this one to load so I can change it.
But wait, what's your KD again? Ha!
2.27, and it takes forever to get it up. Your win-loss is way better than mine, so.
Blow you out of the water, nigga.
Yeah, 5.1 is your win-loss, and 3.16 is your KD. But you have played 13 days, 8 hours, and I've played 5 days.
5. But I was also looking at it. You have like half as many chopper gunner kills as me, but not half as many days.
But
like your chopper's just more than mine. Go ahead and start this, and I'm gonna pitch a crazy theory at you.
Okay. Well, I have to finish my alien talk, I think, or my. You can't even hear this. I want to finish talking about the Garden of Eden. Yeah, I want to finish talking about. Hold on, I want to. At least you didn't start with a sexually transmitted disease.
Syphilis. Bam. Trend continues.
There we are. That's me. Anyway,
I this game because I was lagging.
Garden of Eden, like since the world was destroyed in a flood and everybody died, it's very possible the Garden of Eden was also destroyed in the flood.
Also, did people live longer back then? Because honestly, I was reading it, and like, fucking Noah was like 100-something years old.
Right.
Like 170 something.
He was way older than that. But like Adam, the first man created, would live to be around 900. And
why do they live longer than us?
Well, like there was a protective shield over the earth, and it never rained. There was just a dew in the morning every morning,
I feel like rain's not a bad thing.
If you think about it, the earth was created perfect, and so was man. So we were created to live a lot longer.
We fucked it up.
And it was when sin crept into the world, so did death. So that's
we
why.
just fucked everything up. God damn it.
Right.
People.
Right. So I totally forgot my train of thought on the whole.
Okay, well then I can pitch this crazy theory at you. Okay, detach yourself from religion, otherwise your religion's gonna shoot this theory down right away.
Okay, I will.
But just say, hypothetically speaking, all right. So, man, ever since the revolution of science, we learn more things all from science. Like science has tons of breakthroughs, right?
Right.
So say we get through so many breakthroughs that suddenly we don't know where to go next. We don't know what we can learn next from looking into the future. So we're like, all right, we need to look into the past. Well, you can't go back in time. There's all these paradoxes if you try and do that. So what if, say, an advanced race decided, oh, well, you know what we'll do? We'll take a couple people, we will put them on a different planet, and then we will study them and watch them evolve to learn more about ourselves. So say aliens are humans that are just put us on this planet just to study us and watch us evolve so that they can learn more for their own planet. And they're humans, they're just more advanced than we are, and they put us on this planet to watch us evolve and study us as we built up civilization.
I will try to keep religion out of this. So I'm gonna go scientifically with our breakthroughs as far as Hubble telescope and everything like that. I think if there were other life forms out there that were studying us, they would have been close enough for us to have discovered them.
Well, there's documentations of people thinking they've been abducted, and we have caught signals from outer space that we just can't translate. We don't know what they mean, if they mean anything at all. Like, there is some stuff, so it's possible.
Also harmonized, so
yeah, it's also possible that is actually what took place. It's just a crazy theory that me and my friend talked about one night.
It's a pretty good theory, and it definitely makes you think when I can't bring trying to keep religion.
Yeah, if you keep religion out of it, it's thought provoking.
Like I said, I have a hard time saying religion.
Well, yeah, I understand. Oh, look at you, just beasting over here, dude. Talked about aliens, my crazy alien theory. We talked about unicorns, and then you lied to me about Santa not being real.
You want to talk about how bad you are at bowling?
Yeah, I'm fucking miserable at bowling, dude.
I
never do it.
Bowling score today?
I texted, it was like 98 or 92 or something.
I think you texted me 92 right after I showed you the picture of my roommate's trophy for bowling a perfect 300.
Yeah,
in
that's
March. On his birthday. He bowled a perfect 300.
That's perfect time.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
if you think that guy's retarded. If you think about it, I haven't been bowling in like 8 years, so of course I'm bad.
Right.
But I feel like bowling is probably one of the easiest sports to master. Like, honestly, like if you played bowling, like if I bowled quite a bit, I feel like I could get beast at it.
Bowling is the most difficult sport to master.
No, I feel like when you max out at getting perfect, like bowling perfect games, and tons of people bowl perfect games, I feel like that's too easy to master. How many pitchers throw perfect games? Not very many. But in bowling, like in a bowling competition, like the guy who loses is the guy who doesn't bowl a perfect game.
Look at these. No, a lot of people think that every professional bowler bowls perfect games. The guy who's #1 in bowling only has probably 4 perfect games.
What?
Yeah, it's perfect.
I feel like it's not that hard to master bowling. Like I got several strikes, and I feel like if I bowled every day,
the record for televised perfect games is 2. I think there's one guy who has 2 televised perfect games, and nobody else has more than 1.
Honestly, I feel like if I bowled quite a bit, I feel like I could kick ass. Like, honestly, I throw quite a bit of strikes, but I throw a lot of gutter balls just because I never do it. It's been 8 years, and I just picked it up and was like, boom! Strike, bitch! I think my second frame or whatever they're called was a strike, and I was like, holy shit, nigga. Like, I feel like if I did it more, it wouldn't be that hard.
But
yeah,
I
know.
A blind squirrel eventually finds a nut too, which is Mason's favorite.
Well, I found several nuts in that game. I also found some gutters, but I just feel like bowling is not that hard. But I'm oversimplifying it. I'm sure. It just doesn't seem like that hard to me.
I think bowling would be difficult if they made like when you bowl 8 out of 10 and they're like, way to go, you bowled 8 out of 10. Like, if it would be you bowled 8 out of 10 and the screen would say, God, you suck, you didn't get a strike, like, I think bowling would be way more challenging. Like, think about it. If you get a 150, if your bowling score is a 150, people are like, oh, man, that's a great bowling score. But the max score is 300, so you only bowled a 50%. That's a failing grade in school.
It's
So
true.
if the screen would be
Good
like,
point.
golly, you bowled a 50%, can't you do any better than that? God, you suck.
It'd
Like,
make
it would
you
be,
step it up.
bowling would be way more intense, and it would seem way more difficult. But those screens are way too forgiving. Like, it's like, you
Well, it's
bowled
because you
7
pay
out of
money
10,
for this
way to
shit.
go.
I don't think you want to pay money to have a bowling screen insult you for sucking.
It's
like
restaurant.
failure.
I don't know where it
You'd
is.
be
But
like,
there's a
what the
restaurant
fuck?
where you actually pay to go, and the servers insult you the whole time, and it's part of the experience.
That would be fun. I would enjoy
I would love
that.
to go there, but I don't know where it is.
I feel like you'd want to go there. You're like, yeah, dude, I'm gonna tear these waiters a new
And then
asshole.
you're
But they do it
gonna
every
cry.
day, and they're so practiced that I feel like you'd never win. Like you're like, I'm gonna own these fuckers, and I feel like they just tear you apart.
I wouldn't. Yeah, but see, I wouldn't want to own them. I would just go and just like be sarcastic and laugh.
I would want to own them. I would be like firing back at them.
You're
That's just
like,
how I roll.
I'm gonna win. I'm gonna make
It's
this
like-
guy cry and go
Like
home
deep down,
early.
like I was just bowling with like a bunch of girls and like one of my friends, and I just wanted to beat them. I was like, I don't care if these are girls. I'm bowling better, and I
Dude, that's
bowled
how
the
my
second
brother
best.
is. It doesn't matter what we're doing. My brother is like, I have to beat. He has.
I
to
mean,
beat
a
me
lot
at
of the
everything.
times I can let it go,
And he
but it's
will-
tough. My
He will literally do better at everything if I'm involved.
dude, my
some
little
reason.
brother will compete with my little sister, and she's like 7, and he won't let her win. Like they'll be racing, and he'll be like, "Fuck no, I'm not letting her win." She's like 7 years old, and he's still not gonna let her win. So he's worse than I am, but
Dude,
it's just
I've
how I
let
roll.
my roommate win. Like Soul Calibur, we play Soul Calibur 4, and
Mhm.
I'm not tourney level, but I'm pretty good. I've mastered a couple characters, like I know all their moves and stuff. So there was we were playing, and I was just beating him over and over and over again. So I was just like, man, this has got to be. Oh, the game's almost over. Crap. Anyway,
Yeah, hurry,
we might
wrap
do
it up,
another
one
video.
sentence.
I don't know. So I was like, this has got to be no fun for him losing over and over again. Because I know I don't have fun when I lose. So I started letting him win. Like I would just keep it close and let him win.
I can't, dude. I don't like letting people win. Beasta, dude. Look at you beasting.
And I didn't even get top score
43-1.
by 50
Alright, man.
points. Those captures.
We should probably do an outro because that's a lot to upload already.
Yeah, it is.